I am taking you guys on a really special trip today. I'm going to take you to see, and this will be my first time seeing it too, what a 200 million renminbi apartment looks like. So that's about, what is that? That's like 30 million US dollars. And it should be, it's called Shenzhen Yihao, Shenzhen Bay number 1. I think that's how you translate it. But the, to be honest, I don't know if it's renovated yet. It might just be an empty shell. I don't know what to expect. I didn't ask. But I think, I don't think it's going to be incredibly special in the apartment itself. What it's got going for it is it's a really nice building. It's really well constructed. The facilities are probably really good. It's right across the street from Shenzhen Bay Bridge, the bridge to Hong Kong. And it's in a new kind of high-tech area, just, you know, walking distance from the new Alibaba building and a whole new, really beautiful area of Shenzhen. So we're going to go see, we're going to meet up with one of my friends, Ella. I've known her for many, many years. And she basically exclusively sells apartments to the rich and famous. She predominantly sells really high-end apartments, and she's worked her way up. She's been doing this real estate thing for a long time. One of the hardest working and kindest people I know in Shenzhen. She's helped us out a lot, going above and beyond with some of our issues with apartments we were renting, and we're way below her pay level of what kinds of clients she usually accepts on, and she just helped us in those instances too. But the interesting thing too is that throughout most of her career, she lived in this tiny little, really cheap kind of, it's almost like a village apartment, even though she was doing really, really well and just working every day. And it's paid off. She's doing really, really well now. And you're going to meet her in a bit. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go and I'm going to park my car at my brew pub. What I'll probably do is I'll just quickly do, because I uploaded a video last night about a franchise location that opened using my brand name. I'll show you a really quick view of inside my brew pub. But I'm not going to really talk about the brew pub too much in this. But the reason I'm going there and the reason I have that opportunity is because this Shenzhen Yihao is within walking distance of my bar. It's just around the corner. So hang on tight, and the next shot you should see is in my bar. Okay, here I am in the bar. So these are the taps here. Well, oh, the gimbal's acting up. Let's see here. There we go. There's the brew system, and then the tables here. It's a bit dark inside because we're not open. We open at 6 p.m. But let's walk over to Shenzhen Bay, Shenzhen Yihao. Okay, this is actually going to be a little bit of a boring walk. So what I'll do is I'll shut her off. She's just around the corner here. When I get around the corner, I'll show you a video, a picture of the outside of it. And then I'll connect up back with you guys when I've found Ella. All right, guys, so that's it. Those are the buildings there. The kind of, these ones behind the big office building. So the office building is obviously quite a bit taller. I don't even know if my gimbal can go up that high. Yeah, there we go. And then the buildings that we're talking about are these three here. I'm not sure if the fourth one beside it is included, but that's what we're looking at. And we're gonna go inside and take a look. You can see actually the balconies outside are really, really big. I noticed that from when they were constructing it from really early on. But yeah, let's go take a look inside. Let's find Ella first. I actually got to show you guys something. This is something I know is already here because I've walked by the building before, but you know you live in a really rich building when downstairs from where you live, if you're feeling bored, you can come down and you can buy Bentley from right within your building. Or what do we got here? It's another Bentley. Yeah, these are all Bentleys here. I'll show you what's around the corner though. What's around the corner is even more cool. Well, it depends on what kind of cars you like. Wait a second, let me get up there. All right, fast forward a little bit. You guys ready? Check this out. Aston Martin, one of my favorite kinds of cars ever. One of my favorite brands. Some more Aston Martins in there. And actually, if I remember correctly, ooh, that one looks good. Look at that. If I remember correctly, there's something, what do we got here? Yeah, so we got some more Aston Martins here. Oh, it's pretty big. You got the Ferrari. the new Ferrari SUV. What's it called? I never get the name right. All right, there should be something else that you guys might find really interesting just up ahead. Let's and this gimbal is pretty hard to control, so if you guys are feeling dizzy, blame the gimbal. All right, there we go. You can see it. A McLaren dealership also. These are all dealerships that are downstairs from these apartments that I'm just about to show you, and it's stacked with McLaren cars inside. They got some buyers in there already. All right, I'm having a really hard time handling this gimbal here, but I hope you're getting the picture. This I've just spun around here and I'm facing the other direction again. That park over there is Shenzhen Talent Park. So there's a beautiful park downstairs for them to go. It's a nice place to spend the evenings or weekends. I've been quite a few times. Just over the trees there's Shenzhen Bay Stadium. That's the kind of famous place you might have seen if you've been following the Hong Kong stuff. When all the military were kind of gathering in in Shenzhen in one place, it was in that stadium. Actually, I was there a couple days ago paying a traffic ticket. The traffic police offices there, and I saw a bunch of them still in there. It was loaded with military. But there is a military kind of a sort of a base underneath, so I don't think that's unusual and necessarily related to the Hong Kong stuff. But anyways, as I said before, let's go and find Ella, as I've said many times already. I found Ella. So 我们说英文还是说中文？
说中文吧，说英文
我好像从来都没有跟你讲英文，没有。
对。
我认识你差不多10年吧。快
记得了，差不多。
对，你在那个白石洲的那个时候。对。所以现在我们去看这个房子，它那个你说是2个亿对吧？对。我们本来要去看那个湾下上面的。那个也挺贵的，但是没有这个那么贵，对吧？对。我还是觉得那个挺有意思，因为我有一个朋友，他之前他说他想买一套在那边，然后他开始卖的时候，他没有放什么广告，没有放什么电话号，任何的东西都没有。然后他后面找到，给他们打电话，他们说不好意思，都卖完了。已经卖完了，那个卖的特别快，所以我有时候
就是你说的湾下的那个
是有时候我看到这个价格，我说谁会卖那么贵的房子？但是真的是听着卖的挺不错的，对吧？是。
深圳不缺少购买力。
是，那这个呢？这个是已经装修好吗？还是？
已经装修好了。
那我们到那个门在那边，对吧？
对。
OK， 那进去的时候我不拍，因为应该有很多那个明星人不想我拍他们。没有，我听说过那个马英也在这边有一套房子。
对，有一套。
我之前在这个后面的商场，去他们那个健身房，然后我教练说他有一次看到他跟着很多保安一起走了。
是吗？
是。他说每次他过来深圳，他就是住这里，他这个房子这里。
对，他会住在这里。
也没有看过他。
没有。
我也没有。好，那我们等一下在里面再拍。Okay, guys, so here's the entrance to the building that we're going to go into, and we're just waiting for the keys to arrive. I should mention it's absolutely roasting out here. It's December 18th, and just sweating. It's unbelievably warm. Shouldn't have worn a long sleeve shirt. Ella mentioned these apartments are even bigger and even more expensive than the ones we're going to go see. The balconies wrap all the way around on 3 sides of the building, and I think they might even have the entire floor. And their balconies all have a private swimming pool on it. So we got the other buildings over there to orient you. That's the street I was walking down with the car dealership there, and then the McLaren dealership was around the corner there. Yeah, we're just waiting for the keys now, and then we will go in. I think they're probably pretty strict with who they let in, and they got to make sure we've got authorization, understandably. Still waiting outside here, guys. I think the guy's coming soon, but I wanted to add something else. I've been talking to Ella. She mentioned that when they sold these apartments, they didn't do any advertising also. They just basically, within their own inner circle, people wanted them. There's a lot of people that want these apartments. There's only a few of them, and they are 600 square meters each. but nobody's selling them. They're just holding on to them.
这里没看到保安啊。
So, yeah, we're just, there's the mall. I was talking to Ella about the mall. I used to go to the gym, and I could stand to
我在第三门过去等你。
probably start going to the gym again. But yeah, there's a pretty good gym on there on the 6th floor. Okay, let's wait for the keys. In the parking lot, lots of really nice cars. Even Ella wants to take a picture with this car. You know, if you live in Shenzhen, you don't need to go to a car show. You just come down to one of these expensive buildings and come down to the parking lot. There's a lot over there too. So yeah, as you can see, we're already in, and we're going to go up and see the apartment soon. Okay. Okay, so we're going in. 要脱鞋吗? Oh wow, so it's got like kind of a Western style.
全部是一间号，
Western style kind of breakfast bar here.
全部智能化。
Oh wow, look at that. 这个门刚刚是侧边开的，对吧？
对，自动门。
Automatic sliding door. Okay, this is pretty big. Some sort of a wine cellar. And actually, what's interesting about this, I don't know what this is. Is this going to be a bedroom? What's interesting about this is that it comes completely renovated. And that used to be quite rare in China. You used to buy the apartments completely bare, just concrete. And you have to renovate it yourself. But this is becoming more and more common, especially for the more expensive apartments. And I kind of like that idea because with the apartments that you have to renovate yourself, you get a lot of people moving in at different times. And you could be living in the apartment, 2 or 3 years after the move-in date, and then you start hearing renovation sounds all around you. Now, there are laws in terms of, during lunch hour, from 12 till 2 or something like that, you can't be making any noise. Oh, wow, this is nice. This is a nice view of the other buildings. Let's see if this is open. Oh, I don't think it's open. Oh, 不知道怎么开。哦，要用力的。There's Shenzhen Bay over there. You can see Shenzhen Bay Bridge. Oh, actually, I think there's quite a few more buildings than I thought. 有好几栋对吧？我以为就有3、4个。
总共是8栋。
Oh, eight buildings. And they look really nice at nighttime when they're all lit up, and they've got these kind of LED lights on the outside of them. Some office buildings there. Let's go see the rest of the apartment. Oh, this is like a little washing up room or something like that. Oh, this is a bunk bed here. So a little room like this is probably going to be an IE room, a helper room, where they have some hired maids or helpers, whatever you want to call them. So they would usually live in there, tiny little room. And they have their own bathroom here too. So I guess a house of this size would probably be preparing to have 2 or 3 helpers. Little fun side fact: helpers are actually paid more in China than they are in Hong Kong. Oh, 那边也有，我没看到。Oh, there's another room here that I didn't see. This thing is just like a maze. Oh. 是一个小办公室还是什么？放一个
小房间。
哦，一个小。Okay, and then there's another room back here. Oh, okay, so then there's the bathroom here too. So this is also a room, which seems a little bit small for a house of this size. I don't know if it's another helper room or something like that. But yeah. All of these got some really high-tech automated panels. Alright, so let's head back over this way. As you can probably see, it's a little bit more shaky this time. I've given up on the gimbal. It's too hard to control. I think I've got to read the manual before I continue using it. Alright, so this is kind of like a living room kind of a thing. Got. Oh wow, okay. Like a little, let's see what's in this room. A little storage room or something like that. Oh, bathroom, yep. Oh, pretty big kitchen. Very nice. Some sort of another little storage room here, or an outdoor area. That looks like a fire door that probably goes to stairs for an emergency exit. All these fridges, pretty good brand fridges too. All included. Some storage here. Yep. Oh, now this is the view. Okay, this is the view. There you can see Shenzhen Bay Bridge, and look at this. That's looking out over Shenzhen Bay. And then the Jinsai Gongyan, the talent park I was talking about, is just down there. It goes all the way up. That's the Shenzhen Bay Stadium I was talking about that has all the military station in there right now. So here you have Shenzhen Bay Bridge. Over there you have Futian District. Right there in the distance you can see the tallest building in Shenzhen. That's the Ping An building. And on that side is Hong Kong. So that would be Hong Kong with Tinshui there. Tinshui District. That's the Shenzhen Bay Bridge. And that would be Tunmen District over there in Hong Kong. You can see the sign there, Shenzhen Talent Park. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. You got a lot more construction going on over here. Right over here, this is a really nice mall. You got some great restaurants in there. A really good burger place that I like to go to. And this whole section, if you've heard me talk in my other video, I talked in my other video about I used to live behind those green buildings over there, and they kept telling me that this whole area was going to be like a really high-tech area, have really nice, expensive apartments, and it was nothing. This was like swamp. I remember walking along the park over there, just looking out over here at swamp, and just thinking, there's no way, like, because they gave us the dates too, they said by this day. I said, there's no way. And I said it before in my video, I literally feel like I sat down to tie my shoelace, and I got up, and then boom, this was all here. It's really, really remarkable. Beautiful view though. Look, I gotta take a look at that one more time before we go in. Let's take that in. That is something. I don't know if it's 30 million US dollars or something, but comparatively speaking with what the prices are of the other apartments in Shenzhen, I can understand. Shenzhen is not a cheap place. All right, so what do we got here? So now, okay, so this looks onto the same balcony we were just on, so another bedroom or something like that. I'm assuming it's got its own bathroom also, yeah. Oh, pretty big one too. So, oh yeah, maybe this has got to be the master bedroom with the best view. You know, you imagine waking up to that. Big walk-in shower. Toilet must be on this side. Yep. What's this, like a powder room or something like that? Oh, walk-in closet. Now that's pretty impressive. So yeah, we got closets along here. Okay, yeah, so this is the other direction. Well, it's pretty nice. 这么漂亮，这个环境特别好。And there we go. All right, well, I'll wrap it up in here, and I'll talk to you guys on the way out again. Wrap this video up, but this is what a $30 million US dollar apartment looks like in Shenzhen. Oh, they're talking about how good this glass is. What I found more impressive is actually This door. They said this door, it's really heavy. This door is made in Italy, and it cost 600,000 RMB each. Basically almost 100,000 US dollars just for this one door.
还有它这里全部是皮的，
Oh, and it's all
全
leather,
部是
leather walls.
LV 还是富起？
对，反正是这种大牌。
也是意大利的。
对，我不记得是 LV 还是 GUCCI 的这个皮了，我不太记得了。
Wow, they're saying that these walls, even the leather,
真皮，全部真皮。
even the leather was imported from Italy from either LV or Gucci or something like that. I mean, I don't know why you need to buy that from a brand. You can go to the actual
然
suppliers.
后这一些都是50-60万一个的。
这是那个放那个酒，
放酒的，对。
对，放酒，
有恒温工的。
酒放。Okay, guys, I'm all done there. Back at my bar, enjoying a beer. Why not, right? And so that was the tour of the $30 million apartment in Shenzhen. I hope you enjoyed it. I've got more stuff coming like that. I've got a lot of actually really interesting people who do interesting things or know a lot of pretty interesting people, names that you would know. And the unfortunate thing is a lot of them don't want to go on camera. But what I'm doing is I'm doing some more of these non-political videos, and I'm going to show it to them as a reference and say, hey, you see, I'm not only doing political stuff, and try to convince them to get on camera. But if this kind of stuff and the other stuff that I'm doing is of interest to you, subscribe. There's a lot more coming. I'm still contemplating whether I should separate them into two different channels, but for now I'll put them all in here. And yeah, so like I said, I hope you enjoyed that. You may not understand why that cost $30 million. From a Shenzhen point of view, from a reference point, I can see it because I know how expensive all the other apartments are, the ordinary apartments. And then, of course, you can see inside they just splurged on everything. I mean, $100,000 for a door. And leather from LV or Gucci. I have a feeling they mean it's from the same supplier that LV and Gucci uses, the material supplier. But still, I mean, that's going to be some pretty premium stuff. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. But anyways, I'm going to leave it at this before I blab on for too long. As I said, if you want to see some more stuff, subscribe, and I'll have a lot more of this on your way. Catch you guys next time. Cheers.